All right, we're back with part two. It shouldn't be that long of a part, but so Tony kind of tells Artie to never say this again. Again, this is a made man. This is a super important guy in their group, and he doesn't need Artie to have those feelings towards her. It's bad. That's a bad thing. But Tony wants to go into business with Artie selling Italian food products to kind of just help him get off the ground. He's losing a lot of workers. His restaurant's doing good, but he could take to the next level. Charmaine nixes the idea, believing Tony only wants another business as a front to hide himself and to cover his case and all this stuff. During the ensuing argument, she tells Artie that their marriage is over. And Artie wanted that the entire time. He feels like his wife has been super manipulative against him, so it's almost like he celebrates this. Artie then has an awkward dinner with Adriana. She withdraws her hand when he tries to take it. She feels kind of some awkward tension. She feels this guy's starting to kind of gain feelings for her. Sorry, I made a part two. Whoever's watching, my parents came down here. But, yeah. It's interesting. And it's crazy. Adriana actually kind of senses what Artie's trying to do here. And I don't even know why she agreed to go to dinner with him. I think that's kind of weird. But, meanwhile, Brian Spatafore, Vito's brother, is innocently embroiled in a row between Mustang Sally and his girlfriend. Sally viciously assaults Brian with a golf club, putting him into a coma. For this, Sally has to be killed because Spatafore is a huge part of the gang, the family, He goes into hiding, but is in touch with his godfather, Bobby Bacaleri's father, Bobby Sr. The relationship is in name only, Bobby Sr. says, and he is assigned the job. This is not a guy, by the way, that is suitable for this job. He has a really bad cough. He has cancer. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, he's dying of lung cancer, can hardly stop coughing. He smoked cigarettes his entire life, so obviously, that's the consequences of that. But yeah, it's super interesting. Yeah, what a game yesterday for sure. What is going on? Okay. Why is it hiding my chat? I don't know. Yeah, that Warriors-Lakers game was crazy. I don't really talk about basketball over the weekends, but I might be making some videos next week about it. I don't know. But Bobby desperately wants to stop his father from taking the hit, so does Junior, who goes to see Tony, who refuses to change the plan. He's not even in charge of this whole situation. He's not even the one that wants Bobby Sr. to take the hit. It's Gigi, the guy he kind of assigned and made him captain of this garbage disposal unit. So Bobby Sr. himself wants to do it. It will feel good being useful for a change. He's been retired for 7 or 8 years. He says it'll feel good. I don't know why. In what world would that feel good for you to do? But whatever. So the hit almost goes awry and ends with a struggle, but Bobby Sr. succeeds in killing Sally and his friend. It was kind of an intense situation. It was one of the crazier sequences I've seen on this show so far. So after the killings, his face smeared with Sally's blood, he finds some cigarettes and starts smoking. He's going to smoke himself to death, it seems like. This is the way he wants to go out. It almost gives you that sense in the atmosphere. Still smoking while driving away, he has a coughing fit, cannot reach his inhaler, and slumps onto the steering wheel. The car crashes and he unfortunately dies. I mean, to be fair, his death seemed inevitable in a sense, because even without doing the hit, the dude was dying, he was coughing up blood. Yeah. Febby Viola, who's Carmela's uncle, died of cancer. Mustang Sally obviously got killed in the hit. Carlos, who was Mustang Sally's friend, got killed because he was a witness to the murder, and then obviously Bobby Sr. died. So a lot of people died. It's not like they were super impactful characters, but this is a pretty good episode. I would say this is a pretty strong one for this show. A lot of things are going on, a lot of storylines. I think it's going to be really interesting to see Artie's obsession with Adriana kind of carry on for the rest of the season. What else? I don't know. The guy that's dating Jackie Jr.'s mother, I can't remember his name, but he's an interesting fella. He's kind of the Richie Aprile of this season. There's some really interesting stuff going on for this show, and I'm all here for it. I'm probably going to actually watch the episode today, and yeah, we're going to do another review tomorrow to cap off the week for The Sopranos.